What's going on?
I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
I'm learning how to use a computer again, apparently. I'm sleepy. Anyways, so this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. This is a show for January 24th, 2019.
The month's almost over.
Yeah. So, anyways, as you know, we do a live show every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, at SLYK Radio, soon to be back on Stitcher and all those again. FYI, we will not be doing a show next week. Me and JP have to go to Washington, D.C. Cool stuff.
Could be on location.
That's possible. That's possible. If we're not, like, blasted damn tired. If it's anything like last time, after setting up, it was worn. Worn to all hell. Anyways. So, hi Liz. So, yeah. So cool information stuff. Yeah. Thingies. As you know, we always start our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
JP, what are we drinking?
Finally set up, and we got the Moscow Mule.
Moscow.
Ska Brewing. It's kind of like a play on words.
Yeah. It got an ass on it.
I was trying to see like what type of beer it was, and apparently it's an herb and spice beer with a 6.12 ABV. A refreshing ale with a slightly acidic, totally acidity of 6.5, crafted with spicy ginger and fresh lime. Forget all the garnishments.
I've never noticed a ginger that wasn't spicy. That just seems silly.
With this beer, we wanted to celebrate our 23rd early. By the way, we are still a few tickets available for the 8th of September. Which
already passed. Perfect. Anyways. Alright, so yeah, we'll be drinking this throughout the show. We will let you know what we think of it at the end of the show. Because that's how we roll. There we go. Make it pretty. It's what I do. Sometimes. So, yeah. Moving forward into the show, we got Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yes, who's here? Glav and Karen. Hello. Nice to see you. Yeah, so we got the beer moving forward. So, Slick. Resident Evil. If anyone is a fan of the horror game from the early 2000s.
Me.
Yo, Sarah. Yeah, it scared me too. How's it going, Sarah? It was fantastic, joyful. It was probably the first horror game I ever played. I played Resident Evil 2 was the first horror game I ever played.
I went to 2 and then played 1.
Yeah. I went to 2 and played a little bit of 1 until I became incredibly frustrated with the play system. But then they did that re-release like 2 years ago of and 1 that actually had the proper really controls. Good. Yes.
Well, you say proper. I think
how bad
back in the day it was just that's what it was. It was just tank controls, and we didn't have analog.
Yes.
So it was just like turn, run, turn, run, stop, shoot.
Yeah. It was rough. It was rough to say the least, and it amazes me that it gained such a following with those controls. Because if a game came out like that nowadays, people would have been freaking out, snapping their disc, and trying to flush it down the toilet.
Well, it was very different from Doom, where it's like, instead of just horror, it's survival horror, where you had to like do ammo management. And it's like, should I kill this zombie or should I just run past him and save my magnum bullets for
something more aggressive? Yeah. I mean, but the thing though is like,
and it looks beautiful.
It does. It really does. That was the other problem with the old one, is that I played Doom. Doom really wasn't horror to me. It was still an action adventure. I can understand what you're coming from. Comparative, though. Even if Wolfenstein or Doom were supposed to be horror, not like Resident Evil. That was that jump scare, holy shit stuff.
It's those fixed camera angles.
Yeah.
You just like turn the corner of zombie, it's like, ah!
Yeah, but I was used to, like Doom and Heretic, where it was a game called Heretic, and you'd run around and it was a full control game. So, I mean, that's kind of what I was used to. But yeah, I mean, once I replayed Resident Evil on the new one, yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. So I'm glad they're redoing this. It's definitely been enough time.
Did you ever peek into Dino Crisis?
Dino Crisis?
Dino Crisis.
Is that the one where you were a velociraptor running around trying to get eggs?
No. You were
Was that the other one where you're a
female-
police
female-
officer?
female special agent, like trying to get like certain information. There's something on the PS4. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
No, I have not. That doesn't even look familiar.
This was Capcom's like take all the zombies and things you need.
Oh,
and
no.
replace
They
it.
had this arcade, right?
Kind of.
I think they had an arcade version of this. No, we do not have a call-in, but, I mean, you can type to all hell. I mean, if you'd like to.
We'll probably read your comment out loud too.
Yes. We like to read comments out loud. Yeah, so, I mean, it was a fun, exciting, gore-filled game, and now we're getting it in HD, so it's just going to be phenomenal. I did really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
I was watching some of the playthroughs of the demos and like, oh man, that gore is just like when he lifts that one dead guy's like head, it's just like you could hear like the mucus and thing, the sinew just like
Separating,
stretching.
yeah.
It was like,
Ugh.
ugh,
No.
it's so good.
Yes. What else do we got? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Another one.
As we've stated before, neither of us have played this game.
But it's been 14 years waiting for any Kingdom Hearts fan.
Get a burner phone. I'm not selling drugs on here. Just joy. Sorry, that was inappropriate. Yeah, but so never played it. I really don't know the joy. Never had the opportunity. But dude, the following for it is massive.
The cosplays.
The cosplays are massive. The time that people put into it, impressive. So I'm really happy for people who do enjoy it, much like there's multiple friends.
Daniel.
Not just even one. Yeah, not just Daniel. But multiple friends that are really into this, super excited. But, yeah, it's been 14 years, and all the reviews, people are happy.
Saying he's like, pick it up.
Yes.
It's like if you're ever a fan, it's like, do you need to play the other two? It's like, maybe. But there are not just other two. There's like 2.33,
Yeah, all the little middle ones.
2.25. I was just like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. Sarah, we're all joy. All joy, all the time. Yeah. Anyways. So, if anyone has had a chance to pick up a Switch or play with a Switch, you probably want the Switch after you touched it. It's getting awkward. It has become one of the best-selling consoles of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive and very understandable.
Yeah. In a short amount of time. Well, it's been out for like 2 years now.
Well, yeah, but still. So they dropped a Switch, which is a great system. It's very reliable. It automatically comes with 2 controllers. They released it with phenomenal games. I mean, you got cult classics, Mario and Zelda. The new Zelda Breath of the Wild game is through the window fantastic.
Not to mention the whole slew of indie ports that are coming to the Switch. It's like, hey, you guys like that here? We have it on the Switch too.
Yep, exactly. It's fantastic. They really did well. And they have small little additions that are really cool to it. For example, you pay for the Netflix online. It's like $3 a month, and you get access to like 15 or 16 classic games, which is cool. So you get to play like the old Mario.
Did you say Netflix online?
Did I say Netflix?
Yeah.
Nintendo online.
I was just like, I didn't.
Yeah. So it's a solid game. It's strong. It's beautiful. It's sleek. It's efficient, and it comes with fantastic games. So I'm not surprised that it became number one. They're sitting right at 22 units sold. 22 million units sold as of October.
And
That's October.
That's just in the U.S. only, though.
Yeah, U.S. only. So absolutely amazing. Well deserved. They bid their time and they gave us a proper product because they realized, oh,
the Wii U was
shit. The Wii U was Vista.
it's like, oh, we're sorry about that.
Yeah, it's like, we didn't mean to do that. Quite like, sorry. So yeah, I mean, they took the best parts of a failed one and a very successful regular Wii and gave us something phenomenal. I mean, it's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy, which is so cool.
Mm-hmm. And the graphics on it are just amazing.
Yes.
Which is like weird to me because like PlayStation had went into it with like their PS Vita, and like that a lot of the games on there looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was very hard to publish games. Like you almost had to have like full-fledged studios to make games for that, and I was just like, hopefully, when Nintendo Switch came out, I was like, hopefully it does well because like HD games didn't do well handheld.
No. I mean, the console's idea, or sorry, the cartridge idea, was really the solid platform. Because, I mean, the Vita is a disc. You are extremely limited with a disc. Whereas a cartridge, nowadays, you can dump up to 1 terabyte on those friggin' things.
It costs you a lot.
Yes. But still, I mean, they could make something massive. The limits were much less aggressive. So it was overall a smart idea, and it's really impressive. So good job, and I can say with this one, I hope they I kind of want something like Grand Theft Auto to happen, not the game, where they just keep giving like proper nice updates that make it a nice efficient system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's so good the way it is. So yeah, really impressive system. So good job. What else do we got? Oh, our co-host. When she is available, she's fantastic when she's on here. You saw her for many years prior to the JP, but that's Shell Shock. You can follow her on her Twitter and Facebook page at Shell Shock Cosplay. But more recently and more aggressively, she is part of Knights of the Tempest, which is a badass equestrian sword-fighting jousting group that just kicks ass. And you should check that out. So you can follow it at Facebook, Instagram, Knights of the Tempest, Twitter at Knights Tempest, or on the web, knightsofthetempest.com. Woo! Bethany says, just give me Animal Crossing already. That's what I want from the Switch.
Yeah, there's so many people, like, especially one of my roommates, like I just want Animal Crossing. Just give it to me. There's, with Graveyard Keeper, which I think is Animal Crossing-esque, but not Animal... and Stardew Valley. Those things can
Let's say, Stardew Valley is the one that I really hear people that are like, give me! Or
that holds people over. It's like, oh, it's kind of like Animal Crossing, but not really Animal Crossing just yet.
Admittedly, I have never played either.
I can see the appeal to it, but it's
like, what do you do in Animal Crossing?
You cultivate your town.
So it's The Sims?
And you're pretty much.
Oh, okay. That explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That explains a lot. The Sims is a massively popular thing, and you get to play a type of god. So, yeah. Bethany says Graveyard Creeper is like creepy Stardew. It's fun. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Those two games like hold people over until like Animal Crossing, which I don't know why, because it's a Nintendo product.
It's one of those things. They still have to gain the rights to it, and whether or not it's going to be on there, and then the whoever designed it has to make a port for that console specifically. So you end up with some pretty specific situations. But we can hope. We can hope for everyone out there that they can get what they want. Because you know what? You're a gamer. You deserve it. What was it? Oh, there was one I stuck down. Yep, this one. I need to move that back up. So I meant to cut and paste. There we go. Because it's not a movie. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. So I had not heard about this one until literally this week. It is a new Power Rangers game that's coming out. It is supposed to be pretty exciting. Now, one of the big parts about it is it's going to be cross-console and PC. So that means Switch, Xbox One, PS4, and PC are all going to be able to play against each other. Which is absolutely awesome. And it's super cool because, well, you know, PC... a PC fighting game, it's going to be about the same.
Yeah.
You do have a bit of a thing where you can type macros and you can still kind of own, but you know, the odds of people doing that versus actually want to just play seem far less. So I think that's pretty exciting. So if you guys are looking out for that one, it's going to be coming out soon. I didn't see a date as of yet. But, yeah, we're going to be dropping that, and I think I'm going to actually pick that up. I want it. It's one of those things. I want a good cross-platform that... there's no way they can really do an efficient shooter between PC and others, because that would be a fantastic option. My friend Matt will not buy a console. He had one console. He got his Nintendo 360.
Yep.
And you know what he did with it?
Nothing.
It's sitting downstairs on my TV. He got it and he just gave it. He's like, work gave this to me. I'm not going to use it. Here, you have it. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
So
there's another.
Well, I know Rocket League is cross-platform, and that's a solid one.
They're just making it. So PS4 is like, yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah, because right now it was Xbox PC, right?
Xbox PC. Now it looks like Switch too.
Cool. So that's pretty fantastic. What we saying that? We stepped back. That's why I was like, I'm confused. So if you guys have been joining us in the chat or you're watching us on here, if you could please do us a favor, go to our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and subscribe at SLYK Radio. Really does help us out, and we really do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the more you subscribe, the bigger we can get. We're still going to give you the same fantastic product, us. But, you know, it actually would get us into more conventions. We can cover more stuff. So, anyways, whatever helps. We love you. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Moving forward, we are into Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
Yes. So, Netflix is in the reboot mode. Hardcore.
I think it's just for the fact like people have grown up with these TV shows and now in a position of power, and then they can say, "Hey, what about this show? I love this show. Let's redo it."
That's true. That's true. So what they did was redo Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, that's cool shit. Exactly. Tube Slickers. And Devin, I know you're subscribed. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're allowed to judge. That's what we're here for. We're here to be judged. Because we judge others all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's our job.
Yep.
So you should come here and bust our balls. That's all right. Pleasantly bust our balls. Nope, that's an awkward statement altogether.
Flick them.
So, please, no one in the chat room find us and flick us in the nuts. But yeah, so Unsolved Mysteries is coming back. They are going to be doing a 12-episode season that's coming out next year. Pretty exciting. If you guys don't know what Unsolved Mysteries is, it's pretty self-explanatory. But unsolved cases that have happened throughout history, more recent. I think generally 30s through now is kind of when they're rolling around. They are going to be giving us that solid quality. No idea on who the host is going to be, though. So that really hasn't been stated as of yet. We're going to see. Maybe it'll be something good. I know, it's not going to be the same thing, but I think that dude is dead. I think so. His name is Brent. Oh, I can't remember. I was actually just looking this up the other day, which is weird. I was looking up Unsolved Mysteries, unbeknownst to me, and then the information came up. Does it say it right there? No, producers. Who knows? JP will find it soon. But the original actually had 12 seasons, 11 seasons. It ran from 1987 to 2010, which is just phenomenal. Had a few stars. None of those are the
Host.
Who's the host? Host. Am I saying host or toast? Co-host. Hosted by Stack. I guess there've been a lot of hosts.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. Yeah, so, coming back. It's going to be awesome. Devin says The Rock is going to be the host.
That'd be interesting.
I would watch that. I mean, yeah. I would be down for that. So, yeah. Cool stuff. We're looking forward to that. That will be coming soon to fill our eyeballs with joy of other people's sadness. Yeah. The American lifestyle. Speaking of joy for our eyeballs, Black Widow. Yes. Yeah. So Marvel has begun on the filming of the Black Widow movie.
She's finally getting her own.
Finally! That took too long. I mean, it's an assassin movie. Why is this taking so long? We saw how awesome Atomic Blonde was. We need more female assassins.
Yes.
Please. Not to mention one that goes and beats up superheroes. Or super villains. I guess some superheroes sometimes too. So, I think that is badass. Well-deserved. Long overdue. And I'm ready for some ass kicking. Because, I don't know, not many things are more attractive than a tough woman to me. So, yeah. Yep, when they know what they want, it's just like, yeah, that's a fantastic woman right there. And if they could kick my ass if they wanted to. I'm a weird person. Leave me alone. So, yeah. But they have, or will begin filming on February 28th. So that's going to be happening pretty soon. Now this last bit. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm excited because Netflix is bringing us a finally non-whitewashed Avatar: The Last Airbender. Live action.
I don't know. If it's going to be a movie, I don't think it's going to do well.
So
it can be a movie, but it can't just be of the story.
I think it's going to be a show.
Good.
But the problem is it's still... They're going to have to find such perfect characters. And anything to try to take the mind off...
For Aang,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking like James McAvoy for some weird reason. I was just like, oh no.
Non-whitewashed, but I would still watch that. But yeah, just they need to wipe our minds of the M. Night Shyamalan shit show that was The Last Airbender. Oh, it was so bad.
But he recently came out with another movie, though.
Yes, Glass. A final movie in the trilogy of superhero movies. Sorry, spoiler if you didn't get that. That's what it is. If you guys are going to go see Glass, please. First watch Unbreakable. Then watch Split. And then go see Glass. And then give us your review. A lot of people online are confused. Who are these characters? What's going on? I don't understand anything. It's because you've missed out on 2 other whole movies.
Well, Split was more recent, but Unbreakable has been...
2000.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
There are people that are born now that can vote.
Yes.
And join the military and not have seen Unbreakable.
Yep. So, please, go see those before you pass your judgment. I highly suggest that. That was a fantastic movie at the time, and it still stands up nowadays. So, go check it out. Awesome. Yeah, so, but we went and saw Glass. Well, JP didn't. I did. It was fantastic. It was well done. It was a well-rounded story. And I don't want to say too much more without giving it away. I mean, it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so just be ready. Just be ready for the dopeness.
But where was the dopeness for the Last Airbender, though? It was like after the village...
I don't have an excuse for that.
After the village, he seemed to, like...
We'll see. Now he's perking back up.
It's like,
Yeah, he's perking back up. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, go see Glass. Be excited for the new Avatar or not. It's a weird one. I understand. It's strange, but we're now on to our last segment, the craft brew
in review.
So as JP said at the beginning of the show, we are drinking Mosca Mule, or Mosca, or Muska, or Babushka. No, it's not that one.
Nope.
This is a fruity citrus beer that tastes nothing like the ass that is on the can. It is delicious. It is well-rounded. And I am thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh, there is an ass.
Yeah.
I just thought it was...
Yep. So, it's a 4 for me.
Yeah, I'd say this is a solid 4. Celebrating their 23 years
Yes.
of being in business.
So, good job. There are times where Ska, for me, is a little too hoppy. But this is solid, well-rounded, fantastic flavor. I highly suggest you try it out. But if you guys are wondering why we scored it, it's because we put our beers on Untappd.
Yep.
UNTAPPD is a website and app where you can score beers, share your thoughts with others, and get great suggestions on beer. Yes, Devin, it is a beer. It's in our fridge. It was brought for a party. Yes. So please check it out. Please follow us on there at SOYK Radio. JP's on there as
J Pizzletron.
And Shell's on there at Shellshock Cosplay. And you know what, guys? I thought you were venturing out from beer. No, that was just a weird suggestion. I don't have the balls to venture from beer or tequila. I don't know. Maybe sometime. We'll try other shit. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday, Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SOYK Radio.
Have any empty space on your iPhone or Android phone and time to fill up? You could try to download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast. New shows every Thursday.
So Like You Know is not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But the government doesn't.
And don't you forget it.
We love you guys. Have a fantastic evening, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Wiedersehen.